Hey guys, Jonah here, and as you can see, I'm back upstairs in the vertical man cave. I don't know if that's a real thing, and I have my red, white, and brew t-shirt on. Um, and this is a bit of an impromptu one because I haven't actually got a glass. So I'm going to go old school. I'm going label out, if you remember that. And I'm drinking this beer. Brewdog Candy Kittens, and it is a raspberry and guava NEIPA, New England IPA. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go, raspberry and guava New England IPA. 6% on the ABV. Anything with kittens on, you probably have guessed that I am a cat daddy, and anything with cats, I love it. Beer, but make it gourmet. I mean, Brewdog, Jesus. Where do I start? Brewdog were a reaction to the American kind of craft beer scene. But weirdly, in the UK, they've kind of become an anathema. Um, and yeah, I kind of like some of their beers, but I just don't like the way they do things. I don't like the way they do business. I quite like the way they do beers sometimes. Yeah, me and Tony Yates. Hey Tony, hopefully you're watching this. Met up years ago in a Brewdog bar up in London. Was it Soho? Probably was Soho actually. Just off Carnaby Street, off Oxford Street. That one, if you know London. And yeah, the beers were really expensive. And yeah, I've been to another brewery reasonably recently where there was one beer and it was like £8 for a beer. And yeah, Jesus Christ. I mean, it wasn't that strong. It was just, yeah, don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, I really like the can. I think that's pretty cool. And I know you guys can't see the colour, but that's how we used to do it in the old days. Label out, if you guys remember that. Whoa. So, oh Jesus. So, wow, assaulted on the senses. So, I don't know if you guys know this. If you're in the UK, you'll probably remember the sweets called Parma Violets. Um, they were like these candy, really small candy things. Sometimes they'd be in a tube or in a yeah, in a long kind of strings. In fact, some people put them on like a necklace and then sort of eat them off a necklace. But it was like a candy kind of thing. Imagine that, but but raspberry and guava. It is not a real flavour. This tastes very, very fake and very metallic. Like, I don't know, like when you've just been to the dentist and you put your tongue into your fillings and you can taste that weird metallic thing. Well, unless you've got those white ones, which I think they do today. Um, but if you're like me, you've got those old metal fillings, which are probably really bad for our healths, but I'll drink to that. Ooh, wow. Now, the reason why I'm drinking this is because it was on offer in one of the supermarkets in the UK called Sainsbury's. And I think Brewdog were asking for about £3 or £4. And it was on special offer, and I'm pretty sure it was something like £2, maybe even under, maybe 180 for a can, and it's a 440, and it's a 6% beer. So you've got to take all these factors into the equation. Oh, wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. Am I allergic to Brewdog? Maybe. Wow, that was ridiculous. I do have a bit of allergies. Don't know if you can see, my eyes are pretty red and bloodshot and puffy, and that's not because I've been tooting on anything, because since I've found out I've got the cancer, yeah, my smoking days are over. Fuck me. Does this thing like cause me to have some allergic reaction? I hope not, dude. But I wouldn't put anything past Brewdog because they are incredibly sketchy at best. This is so weird. It's so like metallic tasting and like fake. It's very bizarre. I do quite like the can, I have to say. And candy kittens. Have they put candy into this beer? If you know such things, and you want to tell me, put it down in the description below. In the comments, I do the description. It's usually pretty shit. You guys put the comments in. It says suitable for vegans. Well, you got to keep those vegans happy. What is happening with the world? If you really wanted me to have a rant about just, yeah, going back on civil rights, just look at America. You know, what's been going on over there lately is absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion. But hey, nobody listens to me. Not that many people watch my videos anymore. But yeah, if you're American, for example, and you want to say that no, pardon me, everything is fine, you will be lying, number one. But yeah, everyone's got an opinion. So yeah, I'm willing to have a bit of an argument with you on YouTube. So you probably want to know about this beer. Wow, apart from it being incredibly gassy and giving me some sort of allergy, to be perfectly honest, it doesn't taste like beer. To be honest, it tastes like one of those alco pop kind of drinks, which, yeah, you can have a beer base, but it has that guava and raspberry thing going on, which are not. I would be surprised if this particular beer has ever actually been in contact with a raspberry or indeed a guava. It's all kind of flavorings, and I know a lot of companies do that. I am aware of such things, especially in the hard seltzer world. Perhaps that's what this is, but perhaps this is also why it's on special offer, because nobody really liked it. But when you've got tight-fisted homebrewers like me, I'm always looking the shelves for a bargain. So Sainsbury's, Tesco's, any supermarket, you will get my custom purely by putting things on special offer. And I think a lot of people are like that. We like to have a bargain. And sometimes when you're paying £8 And it was a can as well, a can of beer for £8, or a special offer beer for £1.80 or £1.60, whatever it was I paid for this bad boy. You know what I'm going to do. Especially when the banana beer from Vocation is at full price, £5, and it's like a 10% beer. And there's this 6% beer, and they wanted like £4, £5 for it. I will go for the banana beer of doom every time. Come on, it's getting ridiculous. Craft beer is absolutely getting ridiculous these days. It just makes me sad, really. And I know there are beer geeks out there that have invested. They've given their hard-earned money to buy shares in Brewdog. In this case, other breweries are acceptable. And I totally understand why you've done it. But at the same time, why not invest some of your hard-earned cash in some home brewing equipment and brew your own beer? You can, if you want to brew a Brewdog beer, you can find their whole catalogue online for free in a PDF. And you can brew Brewdog beers if you really want to. Weirdly, I've looked at a lot of their recipes, and some of them are very, very similar, and all they do is change hops, or maybe change one malt or something like that. So, you can make a commercial success from having 4 or 5 beers, and all you do is change one thing, come up with a funky name, and do the correct marketing. You will take over the world like Big Brother. Anyway, this has been, where are we? 12.5 minutes. This has been Unclejona ranting. So you don't have to. Surf the sea of beer, drinking out of the can. Label out. Cheers and beers, guys. We'll see you for some more proper beer reviews real soon. And until then, you can drink Brewdog, you can drink whatever you like. It's absolutely fine. But please be aware that a lot of the time breweries are only brewing beer because they think you're going to give them money for it. Come on.